up, guys? I just wanted to do a fun little video comparison showing off these two beautiful Seiko sport watches. On the right here, this is the Seiko Marinemaster. This is my daily wear watch. I love this. It's reference SBDX017. It's a Prospex Diver, professional saturation diver. And on the left here, this is the Grand Seiko Spring Drive GMT, reference number SBGE001. They're both very similar in size and appearance. They're both sport watches at a higher price point from Seiko, and I'm big fans of both. So I thought this would be just a fun video to look at both side by side, look at the little details and differences that set these two watches apart. I'm going to start by talking about the Marinemaster. Those of you that watch my channel, you know this is one of my favorite watches. I've had it for about 6 months. I wear it at least 5 days a week. And you're starting to see the wear of that because I do treat this like the sport watch, like the tool watch that it is, and it is wonderful. You have an automatic ADL35 movement in here. Mine runs within chronometer specifications. I'm at about +3 or +4 seconds per day. You have these gorgeous hands that are dimensional, they're thick, they're expertly finished. And at a glance, this is just a very legible kind of retro design from Seiko. The loom is hand applied. It's absolutely fantastic. And it is just an impressive all around tool watch. Bezel action is really easy. You got large grip here, 120 clicks, and it is fully indexed. So let me give you a quick wrist shot here. It's very comfortable. It's easy to wear every day, very legible like I said, and I have enjoyed wearing this immensely. It's a little chunky though, if you notice, especially from this profile. Look how look how big those lugs are. Look how long these links are. Look how tall the watch is. Again, it's very comfortable. It's very easy to wear, but it's a big watch, right? Especially at the clasp too. You got some thickness and chunk, and that's fine because it is a sport tool watch. You do have this really cool ratcheting clasp to go over a wetsuit. So it's a great watch, but this screams professional tool watch. It doesn't, it has a totally different feel than that of the Grand Seiko. And let me show you that one now so you can see what I'm talking about. Both of these watches are about the same size, 44 millimeters diameter, about the same height. But let me show you how this wears. It's very different. Very different. So it feels about the same, but it just hugs the wrist nicer, and the bracelet is more comfortable. It's got a finer drape to it. Again, those links aren't super long, and if you look from this profile, it doesn't look chunky at all. It looks very refined, very sculpted, and it really conforms to the wrist really easy. If I didn't mention, I have 7.25 inch wrists. So very different feel. Marinemaster, it feels like a chunky sport watch. It gives you confidence. You feel like you could do anything with this watch and it would just perform admirably and look great on the wrist. So that's the feeling there. The feeling with the Spring Drive GMT, yeah, it's a sport watch. It's one of the ultimate traveler's watches, but it feels like this refined, elegant masterpiece, just this brilliant beauty on the wrist, and it's just dazzling. It's just dazzling. Totally different feel than the Marinemaster. But again, yeah, similar design, similar execution, similar size, but the differences are in the details. Let me go into some of those details briefly. Let's start with the finishing. Okay, I've bragged about the finishing on the Seiko Marinemaster. I stand by that. You've got great mirror polish finishing on the sides, nice deep grain brushing on the top of the lugs, bracelets well finished, the case back's well finished. Overall, it's above average for its price point. But if you compare it to the Grand Seiko with its famous Suratsu finishing, you can definitely see a difference. And I have smudged this up, excuse me. But look at that mirror polishing. It's so defined and deep, and there is probably not much of a difference when it comes to the brushing, but definitely the mirror polishing is a lot more defined. There's no blur, there's not really any distortion, and it is just brilliant. It catches the light like nothing you've ever seen. So, I mean, far away, the watches look very similar, right? The finishing looks similar, but you get in close and you look at the little details and you can see that the Grand Seiko is a little bit of a step up above the Marinemaster, and it is a step up above it as well in terms of comfort and feel on the wrist. So there are a little bit of differences like that. Also, like if you look at the printing, we have excellent printing here on the Marinemaster on the on the dial. Same here on the Seiko, or sorry, the Grand Seiko. The logo of Seiko and GS is applied in metal, and then the printing is not just white where it says Grand Seiko and spring drive. There's actually a little bit of reflectivity to it. I don't think there might be a little bit of diamond dust in the paint. Here we just have a flat white, so there are a small amount of differences. Same when it comes to the date wheel. We have a standard metal date wheel here on the Marinemaster, and kind of that really cool widescreen, wide format, large date wheel at the 4 o'clock position on the Grand Seiko. Both are easily legible, but I'd say that the Grand Seiko is a little bit more legible and easy to read. If you look at the bezels here, we have a metal bezel that's lacquered. It kind of looks like ceramic, but it is not. Here we have a sapphire bezel with a loomed insert, so it is more dynamic. The action is a lot nicer. There is zero play, but the grip isn't the best. It's a little difficult to grip, whereas the Marinemaster, it's so easy with those large teeth on the bezel to grip and to move that bezel. And I thought it would be fun to pop in the SKX, because I know so many of you love this watch. You have this watch, and it's nice to see the size comparison, the difference in the look. You can see very, very similar here with the Marinemaster. And then also if we put it up next to the Grand Seiko, you can see, yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but I hope this gives you a good sense of scale for these watches, because they're pretty similar and very nice. So if you can wear an SKX, you enjoy the comfort level, you can easily wear Marinemaster, you could easily wear the Grand Seiko Spring Drive GMT. Marinemaster is just going to feel just a touch taller, and the Spring Drive is going to feel just a touch bigger, but still very comfortable. So anyways, I thought I'd throw that little comparison in there just for your pleasure. So yeah, the finishing is going to be nicer, the movement's going to be nicer, the overall execution and feel is going to be nicer, but is it really worth 2 to 2.5 times the price of a Marinemaster? It's a tough question, because you get a heck of amount of watch with the Marinemaster, even when you compare it to a Grand Seiko, one of these luxury spring drive sport models. But there are a little bit of details that just kind of set the two apart. Look at the crown here. We've got a lightly etched Prospex logo. Grand Seiko has that beautiful deep engraving. So just little details all around. Both of them totally awesome. I'm really privileged to have them both here. I really enjoy both. If you have either one or both, you have a seriously impressive collection, and kudos to you. So anyways, I just thought this would be a fun look at the two. Around 2,000 with current exchange rates, and around 5,000 here if you buy brand new from an authorized dealer. So anyways, let me just close off with showing you these on wrist. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.